Howdy! In case you missed it, here's a quick recap. My name is Lexus, I'm from Austin, and I got fired this summer because of COVID. So I took my severance package, my dog named Mona, and our Honda Civic, and we traveled up to Montana for what we thought was going to be a 2-week trip. It ended up us living in the car for 3 months, traveling about 8,000 miles, and making it to New Mexico, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, 10 states, pretty much every state west of Colorado. So here we go.
And as a very sad update, Cisco had to fly home for school, so we are officially solo. So after dropping Cisco off at the airport, we confided in almighty All Trails and just picked the first one that came up. Lucky for us, it was pretty friggin' lit, though very, very windy.
Just here, eating Cisco's mandarin orange and his fruity pebbles. Not missing him though. He's missing out on these delicious snacks.
So I don't know what the deal is exactly, but I guess we have unknowingly wandered into the cherry capital of the world, because everybody outside their houses, every business is cherry related for probably like 10 or 15 miles now. So if you like cherries, Flathead Lake, Montana is for you. Okay, I think I've had like a cherry once in my life, but I had to find out what the hype was about, so
I gave in, had to support the local businesses, do my civic duties.
update. I love cherries. I love them.
Then we headed for a random free campsite, bottomed out on the way there as always, but ended up in a friggin' paradise.
Turks and Caicos? No, just Montana. I'm very much about it.
To make it even better, we met a friend at the campsite who was a solo girl and her dog traveling too, so we got to share a fire and some beers, both of which were very much needed.
Made myself take a dip because about to be not. Very cold though. Well, yeah, quite cold.
Next up was Glacier, the main event, the reason for the road trip. So we took a chill day, also very much needed to start planning and get ready for tomorrow.
Just dropped Moni off at the sitter and now going to Glacier. And it is overcast and not very nice outside, but I'm sure it will still be beautiful.
So the road to Glacier is like a gravel road.
So, got to Glacier and the whole east side of the park is closed because of bears. So, having to restructure really quick. Don't know if I'm disappointed yet, or panicked, or I don't know, because this was like the pinnacle of the trip / the whole reason why I did a road trip and didn't go to like Ecuador or something. So, everything is fine. But I did actually do something responsible when I was at Walmart and got bear spray for $40 whole. I spent $40 whole, so hopefully I won't get eaten because apparently the bears are such a friggin' problem out here. We have to close off the park! Talked to a ranger who confirmed everything is closed. So I passed Logging Lake Trail and decided good enough for me. So heading on my first trail. It's about 4 miles away, so trying to get a quick 8-miler in. It's already 2:30, so glad I got my bear spray. So this trail is like fairly populated. I've passed like 6 people, but literally like 5 out of the 6 are you going alone? I'm like, yeah. And they're brave. That doesn't make me feel better. I'm already freaking out. I don't want to get eaten by a bear. I mean, it'd be pretty rad, but no.
So I hung out there for a bit until I heard a wolf howl across the lake, and then I got out of there pretty quick.
After the hike, I managed to find my way back to the main part of the park in hopes to find some trails that were actually open tomorrow.
As always, started the hike a little late. Just got to the trailhead now at 12. So I'm trying to like go double pace so I can get to Grinnell Glacier today and Avalanche Lake and try and do 2 hikes today. Even then, I'm thinking I might call the dog boarder and see if she can hold Mona for an extra night, because this was like the plateau of the trip, so I don't want to rush it. But with everything closed, I also want to make sure I still see awesome stuff and explore the west side of the park, which I was not planning on doing. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that these are blueberries. So at the top of Chalet, whatever, I have to take that trail all the way up to the glacier. So kind of there, but mostly not kind of there. Consider myself to be in pretty good shape, but almost there, and I'm officially dying. We made it up. Definitely worth it. Don't go off trail, as I always end up doing. But I just had lunch, and by the time I stood up, my legs and my hands were quite freezing, so it's kind of hard to maneuver down. So don't do that. But it's so worth it. Can't help but think how all my friends are probably swimming in Barton Springs in Austin right now, where it's probably 100 degrees and I am freezing. I can no longer feel my legs or my hands. Now, already in like the hot spot again, where I'm down to my base layer instead of the hoodie and 4 inches of regret I had up there. But I totally feel reinvigorated. Like, that was a great pinnacle, like well worth, like, tip point of the trip, because that was just like a bucket list hike. And maybe it's the lack of oxygen talking, but I feel like I just did a tally. And so I left my house on July 1st, and it is August 13th now. So about a month and a half ago, where I've just been hiking around and up one place and down another, and it kind of lost the magic for me the past couple of days, and I'm like, what am I doing this for? Like, should I speed up the last end of the trip? but now I feel totally reinvigorated, and that was just an awesome hike, and I'm ready to hit the ground running now. Also get some snacks, aka the Chips Ahoy cookies that I have in my car. Biggest regret is not bringing binoculars, because that speck in the middle is a huge grizzly bear that I cannot see even with my amazing LASIK eyes. So definitely felt a blister brewing as I was hiking up. Did you fancy a tea? I will say though, now that I'm a tenured Glacier hiker, I've been here a whole 24 hours. People are like low-key crazy about the damn bears. Like, I'm now on like the most manicured trail. It's a boardwalk for a good part of it. And people are like running right now. People just ran past me because it's getting dark. The bears. There's no fucking bears. Like, chill. Like, I was so scared yesterday, and it was because other people made me scared with their fear. There's gonna be like one of those clips that plays at the end where it says Lexus is no longer with us. This bitch got eaten by a bear. But for now, I think they're crazy. This is Avalanche Lake, and I am a big, big fan. Had to take a dip and it was awesome, but very, very cold. Glacier is fulfilling all of my hopes and fantasies. Yeah, this was worth the trek. I love it. So excited for tomorrow, and hopefully I can sleep so I don't wake up at 10 o'clock. It is like 6 in the morning.